Yo, it's JSF, and the patch is here, man. And just like they said, it is a small balance update. Small, nothing game changing. Well, there is something game changing, but nothing universally game changing. Actually, there are no documented universal changes at all. It's just a few characters got nerfs and a few characters got buffs. And it's not even anything crazy, but I do want to go over it because why not, man? There ain't much else going on with this game. Now, I do want to say this is it's a positive patch because it didn't do anything stupid or wrong. Like, it didn't buff something that needed to be nerfed, or, you know what I mean, nerf something that needed to be buffed. It didn't do anything like that, but this, I'd say in no way, shape, or form is going to really fix the game. But hey, let's go over it, right? We'll start with Shiva, since this is the first character on the patch. Well, you probably can't see it, but if I do this, you still can't see it. Well, they lowered her health to 950, and NetherRealm seems to think this is a good way of balancing. I have a whole rant in store about why that's not a good way to balance. Street Fighter balances by health, but it works better in that game, and I still hate it in that game. But the first change is that Shiva now has 950 health. I don't know how to show that in training mode though, so sorry, but she does have 950 health now. So there's that. Now the stomp has been nerfed. Just look at it. I'm mashing down, and then I can move. Look at the recovery, 61 frames. It used to have less recovery than a down 2. Down 2s usually have 41, sometimes 44, 45. So they added 30 more recovery frames to the stomp on whiff. So you have an extra half a second to punish this shit. You now have a whole lot, like you have a whole 61 frames. Look at this, I'm gonna hold back. Takes me a while to be able to move, right? So this is actually a good change. Honestly, I don't know why the move wasn't like this to begin with. Like, the fact that it had less recovery than a down 2 was always insane to me. So that got nerfed. It also says they slightly narrowed the hit region. So that just means it's probably easier. That means it's probably easier to avoid. You know what I mean? That's all that means. Like, if you're just dashing, you can probably avoid it. Also, when the delay is happening, or when she does the delayed drag and drop, the delayed stomp, it now is delay for a set time. Apparently, there were variable delay times, like how delayed wake up used to be. I didn't even know that. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I had no idea. Yeah. So it's basically just easier to avoid the stomp altogether. Right? It's just much easier. Stomp is dead. So that's the one saving grace to this patch. And this is what I predicted. I figured the patch was to kill Stomp. Everything else is kind of just like an extra, hey, here you go. Because everything else is really, really small, but there are some significant changes. But the biggest thing about this patch is they killed the Stomp. Stomp is dead. The Stomp does not work anymore. If you got a character with a decent dash, you're not gonna get smoked by it. Even without it, I'm pretty sure every character can reliably avoid it. I'm gonna have to lab it, but I'm pretty sure every character can reliably avoid Stomp now. So Shiva players, it's a wrap for y'all. It's over. Now I'm just gonna go over Fujin because he's here. It says adjusted the victim regions of his down front kick, which means it's down 3. No idea what that means. Sounds like a nerf, could have been a buff. But they tweaked Fujin's down 3. Adjusted his victim region. I don't know if this button was amazing. I see most Fujin players use down 4 anyway. But that's the only change for Fujin. Now, some stupid shit. Some stupid shit because I think it's some stupid shit. Joker and Cetrion got health nerfs from 1,000 to 950. This is more proof of the fucking community controlling the narrative. People saying Joker's so broken, Joker's so broken. No, he's not. Nobody's even doing anything with Joker besides Sonic Fox, but whatever. Joker got 950 health, and that's not really going to change much of shit. Cetrion got 950 health. That's not really going to change much of shit, but Cetrion did get another change. She did get another change that I do want to show. And we'll put in Robocop as well. I really just woke up to this. But I knew the patch was coming, so I should have been up earlier, but whatever. So Cetrion, right? Aside from having 950 health now, it says they slightly reduce the damage when blocked and flawless blocked of deadly winds and deadly winds amplified. So if he's blocking, it says they've reduced the damage of this and this, right? I don't think they really changed anything else. It just says slightly reduce the damage when blocked and flawless blocked. You know what I mean? This is still -6. This is still plus. So, like, I'm really confused at this, right? Because it's still... Yeah, that's still +10. +2, I feel like this was a little more advantage, but it could be depending on the string that you do into it. +2. But yeah, that's it. That's all they did to her. Just they didn't touch the teleport. They did not touch the teleport, so that's hilarious. She's still stupid. She's still mad busted. 950 health. Fixes everything, right? Let's get to Robocop. Robocop. His don't move creep front punch. The string I just did has 2 more active frames and 5 less recovery frames on block. So his 1-2-1 string got a buff, -5 on block. It used to be, this string used to be punishable. It has no gap either, so just made this string a little bit better. The hitbox of the string is still absolute fucking garbage. So like, let's put it this way. Do I ever block? You know what I mean? The first hit is gonna whiff on crouches, and the second hit comes out 13 frames. If the second hit of this string came out like a little bit faster, like 10 frames, this would be a really good string. But yeah, it's okay. Even the second hit can be low profiled extremely easily. I know this ain't a Robocop video. As you can see, right? That second hit is a mid. It's obviously extremely easy to low profile. Like, it's kind of a joke. Like, the entire string, you can just low profile. It's kind of a fucking joke. But hey, they tried, right? They buffed it, I guess. They also put his health up to 1100 instead of 1050. That's good, right? Robocop got more health, harder to kill. He's gonna zone you the fuck out. I guess that's cool, I guess. And then, yeah, that's it for Robocop. That's it for that character. They buffed that one string. They made it so it's not punishable on block. And they gave him some more health. So for the last 2 characters, Rambo and SHAO motherfucking Kizzy. SHAO KAHN actually got significant buffs. I do not want to hear anybody say he's the worst character in the game anymore. He actually got some useful changes. So we'll get to that. Rambo. Okay, so first blood towards front punch, back punch has 3 less recovery frames on block. That's this string. This is now safe. And even if you flawless block it, it's still safe. It's -7. The problem is it still has the flawless block gap. So basically what they did was you can still flawless block this, but if you flawless block it, you have to spend meter to punish him. That's what they did. And people are just, if they know, they're just gonna spend the cash to do it. They're gonna wait, they're gonna up 3 it or up 2 it and launch you. And it's still gonna be kind of bad, right? It's still kind of shit. Then his other change is away back punch, back kick, and that's his back 224. Has more pushback on block and 5 more block stun frames. This means this is not punishable anymore. Well, I don't know if this was punishable. Oh, I knew you could flawless block it though. It's still -1. Still -1. But if you flawless block it, it's -6. I think it was -11 if they flawless blocked it before. So that's all they did. Again, same thing. You can still flawless block this, but now if you do they didn't get rid of his gaps, but they said if you're gonna blow his gaps up, you gotta spin the meter to punish him on it. That's all they did with Rambo. That's literally all they did. Those 2 strings made him safe, but kept the gap. Now, SHAO KAHN. SHAO KAHN, here's a major change. Let me take a swig of water for this one. Here's a major change everybody wanted. 434, 4-3-4. This is what everybody in the community wanted. 4-3-4, -9. Flawless block, still -9. Hey, oh my God, SHAO KAHN. I know some people are like, what do you mean? That's still punishable, right? Every jab isn't gonna reach from this range. So like, if I'm Rambo, here's why this is important. Here's why it's important. If I'm Rambo, like, as you can see, right, I'm not even gonna flawless block it, because look, as you can see, right, my 9-frame button that reach won't punish it. My jab won't punish it. Right? You can down one, but okay. Like, so? That's not even really a punish. Right? So, my point is, it's relatively safe now. It's relatively safe, even if they flawless block it. Only difference is, now if you do flawless block it, his turn is over. He can't go into the grab or anything like that. He can't go into the throw, and excuse me. He can still special cancel it though. Wow, didn't know that. Yeah. So even if you punish it, even if you flawless block it, he's -9. He can still shoulder charge or do something else. You know, so this string just became mad good. It already had this stupid little gimmick to it. Now it's actually legitimately good, because you can't just flawless block it and punish him every time. This is a legitimate buff. This is what everybody wanted for SHAO KAHN. They wanted the gap removed, but hey, take what you can get, right? That's not even his only change. What do we got? Okay, I went over that. Hammer lunge. Hammer lunge now has less pushback, 10 less recovery frames on block and miss. Hammer lunge is this. Let me take the flawless off real quick. Hammer lunge -7. And if you enhance it, it's +1. You can down 4 after it. This is actually really good too. Because it's +1 with some pushback, if they try to do anything, you can down 4 them, right? And if they try to jump, you can do nothing and smoke them for it. You know what I mean? So they're not completely at your mercy at this point right here. But depending on the character, unless it's like Joker or something, nah, even if it is, you're down 4 probably, it'll probably smoke him still. I think his is slower. But yeah, this is pretty good. You can get full screen plus frames. It's only +1. It's not about being plus, it's about not being at disadvantage, right? And if you check him with a down 4, I was actually gonna make a video about this. His down 4 is actually like the key to a lot of his game plan, because it's so plus. His down 4 is like +20. Yeah, +20. Then they're in a situation where they have to guess, right? If they try to jump or they're not blocking, they'll get smoked by that. If they try to do if you down 4 and they try to do anything, they get smoked by this. They try to backdash, jump, low poke, anything, they'll get smoked by it. So if they start respecting you, then you can hit them with this. And this is boom, boom, -6, no gap. Or you can just do the first hit, -3. SHAO KAHN crash course for y'all real quick. What else we got? Hammer lunge amplify, I already showed that. It's plus on block. Ground shatter. I don't have that in the variation because that move was kind of anus, but here we go. Ground shatter. Ground shatter now has 4 less recovery frames and more pushback on block. Amplify, more pushback, 10 more block stun frames, and is now a mid on block. Oh, I didn't see that part. So the amplify is now a mid and not a low, which is fair because they buffed it. So ground shatter is now -14. But if you enhance it, it's completely safe now. It's -8 with ton of pushback. So if you EX ground shatter, it is -8 with pushback. Now, because Netherrealm is Netherrealm, still has a massive gap in it, right? Ground shatter is still mad slow, 26 frames. So nothing's gonna jail in the ground shatter, right? I mean, granted, you can do like down 4. Oh no, you can't even flawless block it. Totally forgot about that. You can try to do like down 4 ground shatter or something like that, but this is a gimmick and it's capped. Ground shatter is mad slow, but EX ground shatter is now safe. If they flawless block it, honestly, even if they flawless block this, I don't know if they'll get a punish. Let's check that. Let's test this out. Never mind, yeah. You definitely get a punish. Yeah, I forgot flawless blocking eliminates the flawless blocking. It eliminates the pushback. So yeah, if they flawless blocking, you're still gonna get smoked for it. I still think the move is kind of ass. I ain't gonna hold you, but yeah, man. That's the patch notes. Even though flawless block is still -8. It's just like the Rambo change. They made it so if you flawless block it and want to punish it, you got to spend the cash to do it. So I guess that's a good change. But the biggest change for SHAO KAHN is 434 is now safe. I'm sure there are some fringe circumstances. Liu Kang's jab can probably punish it. But majority of the time, this shit is now safe. And you have to wake up, or you have to flawless block up 3 to actually punish him in this situation, which isn't that big of a deal because he has more health than everybody except Robocop. So yeah, good change for SHAO KAHN. I think that's a really significant change. The hammer lunge change is a good change too. It's actually a good change. Flawless blocking is -7. Flawless blocking, I'm still plus. Nobody fucking cares, right? I think there's some good SHAO KAHN changes. I mean, you're not going to be able to hammer lunge for free all the time. You will get hit out of it, but it's not easy to anti-air in this game as it is. So this is really good for him. But anyway, that's the patch, man. That's all the patch notes, everything in the patch notes. Anything else is a ghost change, random hot fix that they didn't put in here. I'm going to check for little weird things like that, little ghost buffs and nerfs. But yeah, man, other than that, that's the patch. Not a great patch, not gonna really change the game being absolute dog shit. Shiva's dead, which is good. SHAO KAHN is better. He's on the select screen, which is good. But I am now officially absolutely correct. Frost is the worst character in the game. Let's fucking go. I'm hyped. But anyway, man. Sorry if I sound tired. I literally woke up and immediately did this because I woke up late. If y'all enjoy the content, please subscribe. I still hope the Marvel game gets announced next month. I'm about to be playing Guilty Gear Strive all weekend. It's litty. Other than that, man, y'all have fun. Stay safe. JSF, I'm out. Peace.